The morning report for the 2nd of February 2010. Well, it's finally some good news coming out of the US with ExxonMobil beating forecasts, seeing the market jump back up again. Dow Jones up 1.2, S&P 500 1.4, and the Nasdaq up 0.9%. However, I don't think the jump would have come on the back of the news from ExxonMobil. Although it's good news to see income above forecasts, what I expect to see is people buying into the market on this current weakness. Now, we have been calling for a pullback for quite some time, and currently we are seeing that. The market got down to the 4,500s yesterday, and we're now seeing a bit of a bounce. This is a good chance to, well, we're looking for a good little rally here. We may look to take some profits because there are indications that the market may go lower later this year towards December. So we'll just keep an eye on the market, but at present, like we said at the start of this bear market, you need to play the ups and downs, take the profits when they're there, and move the money around a little bit. That'll be probably the name of the game for the next 12, 18 months, possibly 2 years. Now, in other news, the FTSE was up 1.1% to close at 5,247. Our market lost 1% yesterday, closing down at 4,524. Expected to gain that back today, which should be around 4,560 points on the close. Gold was up 1.4% to close at $1,098 an ounce. Oil gained 3.2% to close at just under $75 a barrel, and the Aussie dollar gained some ground as well, up 1.4% to close at 89 US cents. Now, we're also hearing that the Bank of Queensland is seeking to sell some of the residential mortgage-backed securities into the marketplace. The word subprime seems to come to mind there a little bit. So we will see a bit of this happening in the future, and certainly as banks look to offload some of their mortgage-backed securities to refinance themselves or recapitalize themselves. Again, be very clear and be very careful with any of these sort of things coming to the marketplace. Although they sound good, this is how the subprime started 15 years ago. Not saying that Bank Queensland ones won't be a good one to be in, just certainly telling clients to be careful and cautious before we jump into these sort of investments. Now, the other big news today is Reserve Bank is going to come out with what is expected to be another increase in your mortgage rate. We're expecting to see the cash rate move up by 25 basis points or 0.25%. Now, I expect to see the banks push all of this through to homeowners, so you can expect to see your mortgage increase. We are also picking another 0.25% increase in the coming months as well. So if you've got a mortgage, it makes sense to start paying it down as quickly as possible. If you are looking to buy a house, you may want to be careful how much you borrow at this point in time, because interest rates will probably continue to move up for a couple of months yet. For more information, go to our website at growyourwealth.com.au.